right, man. We think of a thing like this.
Okay, we have a marker. Cause first thing I would do is to level up.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Right.
Where's the oil?
Yeah, normally you have 4 slots, I think. Yeah. I think I'm going to have one
Hello?
rogue,
You gonna pray all day, buddy?
so that will be the character with the wits. So I'm going mainly for intelligence and memory as soon as I need.
Is that indigestion or is it... Oh god, not now.
And I think poison is a pretty good theme. And yeah, more theory. The sad thing about persuasion is that it's only effective as far as I know if it's the character talking. So I'm not sure if I have to walk around with him, but we'll try out and see. Yeah, the other things are like being better at haggling, to have more luck with finding stuff. Law Master is also pretty important because you can identify stuff you will later find, and if you don't know what it does, it doesn't help you anyhow. Yeah, and sneaking is what I already did with walking around in bushes or barrels. Okay. Yeah, and what's pretty nice about Necromancer is like for every skill actually, you don't only get they don't only get more powerful and you get more skills you can learn from books, but they also have effects. For example, Necromancer means that you heal part of the damage you deal. So do I want to heal more or more damage? And like that.
Ifan
Alright,
rolls his
Ifan.
sleeves back down. He nods at you, the shadow of a smile on his lips.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you've got chops. Say, you were on the ship here with me, weren't you?
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
That's a good point.
Is that indigestion?
Um,
Oh god, not now.
I mean, this is as good as any time. Fane smiles and reaches out a hand to shake Ifan's.
He grips your hand tight as a vice and pauses. His fingertips feel your finger bones. His eyes narrow, but a moment later he shrugs and smiles.
Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my back, and it looks like you could use someone to watch yours. I've just got a small errand to run, and then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
Yeah, like his normal layout seems to be I don't know what the class is called, huntsman or something like that. So going on with bow or crossbow. And the thugs were afraid when you mentioned the lone wolves. What exactly are the lone wolves?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job.
Can we maybe come back to the errand you mentioned? What exactly is that? It sounds, well, to be frank, highly suspicious.
Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
Hmm. Well, we all do what we have to do to survive, right?
That's the truth. For me, for you, for everyone in this place. Why not help each other get out of here?
I'm definitely keen to get out of here as fast as I can. But how do you think we will make it happen?
The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched in blood. Haven't quite worked out the details yet, but I'll wager it'll be no worse than what'll happen if we stay put. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
Fane nods.
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us
Wayfarer.
alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need?
I think I'll take him as a summoner. Cause there's a reason, you'll later see why. I would be quite interested in someone with an affinity for the arcane arts. Do you know any magic of that kind?
What good's an outlaw who can't command the shadows? I've dabbled enough to know I've an affinity for the darker arts. But I'm a quick learner. What's your preference?
I think that it's conjurer and a summoner, but let's see. I would be quite interested in a conjurer, someone who can summon aid to the battlefield. Think you can do that?
Can do. Onwards.
Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green eye, then nods back at you.
Right you are. Lead the way.
Nice. So, our party is getting together. We already have 3 guys. Well, 3 guys, actually. Oh, and he has Pet Pal. Well, better double than nothing.
Gesture, is it?
And he's good at bartering.
Not now.
And Lawmaster. I think we have our Lawmaster. God, that's pretty important.
You gonna pray all day, buddy?
Yeah, it's summoning. I mean, at least last time it was my favorite class or favorite skill school to play. Ah. Leadership is also pretty nice. It gives buffs to everyone who's seeing you. Alright. Why do you have so much constitution? Yeah. The first time I get us 3 or 4 killed. It may be because I took not enough constitution. Feel free to quote.
Bloody cavies. Too big for their boots as usual. They ought to keep out of our hair if they don't want to pay for the pleasure.
What do you mean by KVs?
You know, elves, dwarfs, lizards, undesirables. Those of them that'll see the whole realm eaten up by the Voidwoken before they change their ways.
Yay! Racism.
I saw what you did there, convincing Burrow not to lay the law down on that elf. Why do you want to help one of them?
I don't believe in categories such as us and them.
Then you're in the wrong place. We run this joint. Griff's people. And we don't cozy up to oddballs.
Let's see about that. Ah. That's
Hello?
Lucian. That's the
You gonna pray
divine.
all day, buddy?
Interesting. I mean, you do you. Whatever your tastes are.
Hey, I know you.
Lohse, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Alright.
Back then, I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were you. Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape?
I tried to make a run for the boat, but I didn't make it, and the rest is kind of blurry. I just woke up here.
I saw you fall. We all did. Thought you were done for. When we get out of this place, I owe you a pint.
That's quite optimistic.
So you managed to swim to safety, is that it? What about when you were in the water? Didn't hear anything unusual, did you?
Now that you say it, there was a very strange voice. It kinda seemed to want me to survive. Anything similar you heard?
I heard the same thing. Do you know what this means? It means I'm not the only.
Lohse's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and her whole body goes rigid. She is stock still, waxy skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her cheeks.
Kinda sounds a bit possessed, right? I mean, she even has like a witch's strand in her hair. Lohse? Lohse? Is everything alright?
Her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh, and her whole body relaxes.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
We were discussing the shipwreck, I guess.
Ah, yeah. It was a shipwreck, all right. Not much more to say about it, I guess. Papa Joris used to tell me, Lohse, he'd say, Lohse, you ever find yourself in a sinking ship, follow the rats. They'll find you a way out. Applies to a lot of situations, actually. Vermin tend to know what's what.
Okay, but wait, can you explain what just happened a minute ago to you?
Ah, it's nothing really. It's just, I'm just a bit, well, a bit hospitable.
I've several questions. Can you elaborate?
Put it like this. You've never been a host, I bet. That's because you're an infested clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
Oh. I understand you better than I guess you think I do.
She gives you a searching look.
You seem pretty well adjusted.
I guess I am at the end of the day.
So, how are you enjoying the joy?
You mean besides being hauled in cause something about danger to myself and society?
Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though. So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that.
I really like that she's like, at the same time, totally like, beware of me, and like, okay, come on, and let's go together. Well, Why not? That sounds like a perfectly alright idea.
It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove.
Yeah, she also looks kinda... not mage. Some of the other arcane classes.
Lately I've been into the enchanting arts,
Enchanting?
but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
I always want to put everyone in magic, but that wouldn't make too much sense. Cause right now I'm like, oh, so you could, I think at least enchanter are like air and water magic, and those two are really useful. So, but let's look into what finesse classes there are.
I'm not afraid of getting my hands greasy, if that's what you mean. What are you interested in exactly?
Nah, I already did like everyone besides Ifan differently, so I'm not going to play an enchanter, but Shadowblade. I'm looking for someone exceedingly subtle, the kind of person who could pick a pocket, then retreat to the shadows and throw a spell or two. A Shadowblade would do.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go?
Alright.
Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
Aren't we all sometimes trying that? Well, actually, there's one more thing I need you to know before we continue. While you're not just completely by yourself, I'm also a bit peculiar. I'm not completely alive, I guess.
Well, duh. I'm sure that disguise will fool most people, but I'm a very sensitive and discerning soul. Most fleshy folks aren't really alive anyway. Don't sweat it. Or whatever
like
it is
that.
you do. Now, let's go.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, as I said, I never played Shadowblade. I had one with some scoundrel skills, but polymorph seems to be pretty interesting. And this one is a spell I just know from enemies, which is pretty nice because as long as you don't have any physical armor left, you can like instantly turn someone into a chicken and the chicken just runs away. And it's pretty useful and kinda hilarious, so yeah, I think those are quite nice options. So, team assembled. You can also see the attitude of everyone, which is like, yeah, what their attitude to you, how much they like you. Seems that just Ifan likes us. Oh, you can interact with it? Interesting.
Bow
Okay,
your head,
Dominic.
please. If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend.
The Divine One's dead, no matter how much anyone prays, including you.
Haven't you heard? Bishop Alexander, the divine's own son, is Godwoken. He will ascend. He will protect us from this darkness. Do not doubt that he will come into his powers at any moment, and then he shall ascend.
Well, I mean, it's pretty horrible here if he feels better with that. Oh, maybe that's a good good information for this stream because of my playstyle. Crime and punishment. If you take or touch property that isn't yours, beware of the consequences. Owners will develop a negative attitude towards you, and they will call the guards or even attack you if you go too far. Different people have different reactions. Who would ever test that? Let's touch the painting.
Ah, this Lucian everyone seems so interested in. I don't see it myself.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
Shrine, by the looks of it.
Just small look what Lohse can do. Yeah, a bit of polymorph. And a pretty nice scoundrel. I think ingenious is the human trait. Or not. I don't know. Oh no, you're good at bartering too. Oh well. And she has some wits, that's nice. I wouldn't say it's too bad of a team. No, actually it's pretty nice. Pretty nice and fun team. And it's not like we're playing tactician. Me there.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after?
Ifan, don't you think she may be well versed in technical stuff? Excuse me. Could you maybe fashion for me some kind of let's call it face ripper?
Come again?
Oh boy. Better safe than sorry. But just to say it about the stream, I'm going to stick to decisions as far as I can. I really like to play characters how I imagine them and stick to the decisions and not be like backtracking every time and looking what's the best outcome. But yeah, for me and also for you guys to provide a very immersive story and role-playing experience. So don't worry, quick saving is just for fights in which I die, which I hope doesn't happen or doesn't happen too often. We did it until now. Fane patiently starts to explain the schematics of a face ripper, the cutting blades, the skin hooks, other apparatus needed to remove the facial skin from a humanoid.
You another friend of Niles? I told that Magister freak to get back to his little dungeon in the keep, and I'll tell you the same.
Who is Niles?
Now get the hell out of my face!
Oh, and just once that I saw the journal, let's have a look at the companions. Okay, ask Ifan about his contract, get Lohse help, and find a dreamer. Okay. Yeah, just what I said is all those red marked stuff is would be considered stealing. But
Who in their right mind would think of a thing like this?
If the game lets me, is go here, take one character, and distract her.
Amidst a crowd of screw...
So, there seem to be more... Who's looking over here? Is she? I mean... let's do that. Would be boring without stealing, right?
I saw what you did there.
Bloody cavey.
Oh, there's still someone looking. But I... Ah, she's looking.
And what you after?
Why are you not looking at me? I'm
Amidst
talking.
a crowd of Scrooge.
Okay. Ha! Yeah, I just wanted that hammer because stuff can break, and with that you can repair. Oh. Yeah, once she's going around, she will get suspicious. Oh, and she has quite the collection. Oh, and summoning stuff. And resurrection scrolls. Yeah, that's the thing. Don't quote me, but especially not out of context. But stealing is pretty nice. It can get you lots of cool stuff. And yeah, I just have to take care that I'm not getting caught, because that would be quite the problem. Okay.
And what you after?
Does she have anything else which is interesting? I don't think so. You're usually playing a huntsman, someone with a bow. It's also really interesting because you have like lots of different arrows with elemental damage or which can knock people down. It's also really funny. But yeah, I used that in the last tactician run, so not in this run. Okay. Then we do this talk. Also, alright. Also, what he said is bloody KV's too big for the boots as usual. They ought to keep out our hair if they don't want to pay for the pleasure. And Ifan especially can say, my own boots are just the right size.
Whatever.
Well, I thought I was able to piss him off. Sad. I think going to the dog with the cats is not a good idea. So maybe with the other people. But just to not get caught because of the stealing, I'll just go here.
Keep it down, will ya?
Alright. Bye. Yeah. Especially when you pickpocket them, they almost notice immediately. Really depends. Oh, you wanted to search my stuff? It's pretty good that she's talking to the Red Prince because of his persuasion. So, of course, I mean, he's a mighty prince. He tries to talk his way out of the situation. I don't think any of those stats are good for him, so I'm only being accused because I'm a lizard. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's what happened when you fail. So we try to bribe. Well, just as an example of what not to do. That seems to be like the castle. They really seem to stick to their colored theme. Like, even the tents are with this golden gleam. They have style. I can't say they haven't.
Ifan strides up to the Magister,
Huh.
speaking in a calm and controlled voice. Though you can't hear what he whispers, the Magister's face turns whiter than snow as he hands a note to Ifan with shaking hands.
That's also really interesting that with their own plots, which you can witness when you play them themselves, you see through your eyes. So it's like he does that, but you don't get to know what he actually said. You're not playing him in that situation.
Don't! I'll give you the information. Here, just don't! Alright.
I always wondered what to do. Okay. Come back. I always wondered what you had to do to get them to leave. Companions to leave, I mean. Because never occurred.
Ifan catches you looking over at him. He raises his eyebrows.
What?
You just made this Magister saw his breaches. Nice.
He barks a laugh, then shakes his head sheepishly.
I wanted some information. That Magister wanted to negotiate. I negotiated.
I like the way you take care of your business.
Oh, it's just practice. All in the way you set your jaw, lad. I'll teach you someday. I only do it when it's necessary. And it was necessary back there. He wanted me to kill someone. I didn't want to kill them. Being a little impolite seemed the least bad option.
I completely agree. I would take an offended Magister every day. Especially over death on my conscience.
That's about the size of it for me, all right. And now that we agree, shall we agree to keep moving?
After reading the scrap of paper he took from the Magister, Ifan marks a spot on your map and looks out to the far horizon.
I'd say we're making
Let's
good progress
talk.
already, no?
Ifan tips his
no.
finger.
Let's watch his attitude and then talk.
As soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
I was glad I went back for you when the ship was sinking to save you.
I am too, I must say. Good to know someone's got your back when the going's tough.
I have to say I'm quite intrigued by you, quite curious. Can I ask you a question?
He freezes and shoots you a wary glance, looking for all the world like a wild animal caught in the lantern light of a racing carriage.
Well, why not? Go ahead.
Well, just one sorcerer to another. I mean, that's why we're here. What do you think of the Divine Order?
Not much, I'll tell you that. Why? What do you think of them?
Well, to say one thing, they've really strayed far, far away from the ideas they once had.
Huh. Sharp eyes, lad. But they can't keep the likes of us locked up too long, I'll wager. Come on, let's poke around and see if we can sniff out some blind spots in their surveillance. Tired of the view in here yet? If you must.
Very nice, the hand of Ifan casually resting upon his weapon. If I may ask, how many contracts did you fulfill?
Ifan begins counting on his fingers and muttering to himself. This goes on for quite some time.
43, give or take.
Well, good to know.
Indeed. That's pretty much how I feel about it too. What else do you want to know?
Oh, interesting. You can order drink. Well, escaping is quite the thirsty work. Wanna have a drink from my pack?
Seeming surprised, Ifan gladly takes the drink from your hands and downs a hefty glug.
Who knew? Being drunk lowers intelligence and and makes you slow, but it also gives you some luck. It makes it easier to dodge.
Ah, that hit the spot.
He holds the flagon out to you.
I'm not really sure what happens, cause I'm undead, but... Alright. Oh no! They killed the cat. Aww. Well then, I guess I'll drink.
The alcohol hits you like the void itself. Your head spins and your feet feel unsteady. Suddenly, being stuck in a prison ruled by the despotic order doesn't strike you as the worst way to spend time.
This reminds me of sharing Rotgut with Roost and the boys back at camp. Wish they weren't so far. So tell me, if we weren't stuck here, what would you be doing with your time?
A very good question. I think anything would be better than staying here, but I think any way to seek out truth beyond the known universe.
Not what I'd choose for myself, but you do you. Relic of Flame. That brew went straight to my bladder. If you'll excuse me.
Oh. I'm sad about the cat. I don't even know why. Why she killed that cat. And the dog even didn't do anything.
Collar, on, sauce, gone, go!
Quite short and clear. Oh. You don't look too good.
Leave me. Go.
Excuse me, you don't, well, look too good. Can I help anyhow?
You leave me be. Just leave.
Ah, interesting. She has quite some skill books. Necromancy. She doesn't know that he does. They're quite expensive. And what do we do when things are expensive? That's right, we steal.
Leave me.
I mean, as a very diseased woman, you could feel kind of bad, but we're trying to escape here, right? Right. Oh. Oh. I didn't even know you could, like, take too much. But we still have them. Okay. Oh, interesting. You got a sheep? Alright, where to go next? It's a pretty big map overall, so bit of a question where to go when.
So, this is Fort Joy.
Delivery. Surely you'll have one.
What a crumbling disaster.
Scram, snake face.
I know that look well enough. You're about to pop, ain't ya? Why don't you enter a match and let some of that frustration out the right way?
Oh, I think I heard of that one. This must be the arena of the One, right? Am I right? The home of the failed cult of battle? Please tell me more. How can I join?
Nothing I can tell you you can't find out by slipping down that hatch. If you've got the spit in you, that is.
Are we strong enough? We'll find out. I mean, how much? Oh, lots of experience to go to the next level. They are all. They are.
Warfare is worship.
They are not.
Who will be next to fight?
Oh, and he's 5. We'll just try it.
The old man looks you up and down and smiles.
Will you fight?
I will.
I will watch with great interest. Who will be next to
I
fight?
thought it's like... Then the battle starts.
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. There can be only one, and you have but one chance.
What am I meant to prove here?
She scoffs.
To prove you are the one.
Okay, but the one what?
Never mind. The one does not ask such a question.
Game over. Alright, I wanna fight.
Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than once.
Good thing I quick saved. I'd like my nearby party members to join me. They are at my command. Oh, dang it! They are level 3. Oh no. Ah, 3 guys and a dog. All right. Do I want to rush in? But I think he's ranged. She's ranged. Alright, and now to show you what I really like about the, Conjurer, not Summoner, is, well, the Conjuring. You can, like, summon all kind of totems, but also an Incarnate, which you can, buff with different things, and, yeah. Right now I just got the Farsight infusion, but also that's really nice. Yeah, I think we will try to kill. Oh, that's oh, I think it was a bad idea. The good thing is I can always say it's just because of the level difference. Because the thing is, I can't even regenerate. I can drink poison. I drink poison. And go here. Okay. Yeah, cause as I just told you in the beginning, you can now try to strategize who to take on with which character. Because, for example, at least in the beginning, he didn't have any magical armor, and still he has more physical armor. While for him it's the other way around. So... yeah, you're backstab. Nice. Yeah, and next round we'll try the chicken claw.
I need aid.
Huh, interesting. The poison seems to heal way more. So... I think then I'll just burn myself. So... that was a close one. And to go what I just told about Necromancer, so I can also suck some life force.
Prepare yourself.
I hope they don't target him. Yeah, these are the totems, and they just stay around for I think 2 rounds, so they're not forever. But still, they attack on their own. That's quite nice.
I'll yield to none.
When you wear shields, you can restore some of your armor and get it destroyed again. Yeah, Decaying Touch is particularly nasty because you can't heal, or rather, you can't heal, but if you do heal in any way, it damages. So sometimes there are enemies who then cast healing on you.
I'll yield to none.
So yeah, Lohse is dead.
Healer.
Nope. I'm sorry, guys. I tried. Nope. Nah. I think we could carry on, but they're still all three standing. I mean, he's barely, but like she's untouched. We'll just load. Usually it's pretty recommended to look at the levels, and yeah. So let's go somewhere else. Or can we find anything here? Oh, some pottery.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Alright, I mean, there's lots of different stuff to do, and yeah, let's just talk with the guys here.
Ain't fit for beasts.
With the nice shirtless dude. Griff, I'm afraid he's not that nice, based on from
I
what
got
we
that
heard.
special shipment you was asking
And
after. Pick a coin
he
then.
left his shirt there. Okay.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you approach, he looks up, setting the potato, but not the sharp little knife, down on the table.
Oh. Yeah, Renee is like, I think, the most prominent drug, which is causes some hallucinations. And it's quite expensive. Especially the overpriced variant.
What?
You in charge around here?
Who's asking?
Well, just me, a fellow inmate, with some questions.
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light, watching it glint.
I'm listening.
I mean, perchance, do you know anything of a group of, let's call them thugs, terrorizing the camp citizens, especially non-human ones?
Thugs? Look at it this way. People get lawless here, and we all starve.
Well, do you know anything about the cure the Magisters are working on?
Oh, they'll cure you of your sauce. Nightshade will cure you of an headache too.
Well, any idea how to escape this place?
Can't help you there. If I could, I wouldn't be here peeling goddamn potatoes.
I don't really want to help them, but I think it doesn't hurt to ask. And yeah, I mean, if it's nothing too bad, maybe we can manipulate him. Well, I've heard you're a pretty good friend to have around here, especially. Is there may be anything I can do for you, you know, help each other out?
He points the tip of his blade at the grisly sight of the elf hunched over, clutching his knees in the cage.
There.
I solve my own problems.
Charming. Do you say anything?
Psst. Hey, you're a little light in your pack, ain't you, mate? Who can blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here? Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Pretty nice stuff. Like, actually working armor. Oh, this one looks nice, but it costs way more than all of us have. Oh, Fane's the only one with money. All of them just got their standard inventory. Okay, guess we'll steal. What sorts of special means are you talking about?
Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Maybe I happen to know where everything ends up.
Ah, kinda sounds like there's something off about your offer. Right.
Fend for yourself then, sweetheart. I'll take what I want after the Reds get to you anyway. Haven't got shanked through the gills yet? Give it time.
Oh, interesting. She doesn't want to trade with you anymore. Well... okay.
If a magister finds this on you, you forget my name, here?
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Psst. Hey!
Oh.
Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means.
Okay, we can still buy, but just not Fane. Our very social guy. Ifan taps his dagger and says, I'd rather buy directly from the source.
Hey! Oh, nice try, Midge. Now, put that shiner away, and I'll shave a little off the top, how about?
Oh, it's quite cheaper. I think that one was like 750?
Perhaps if those bleeding
Almost
dwarves didn't eat so much.
But yeah, that's what your backgrounds can do for you. It would be hard to steal here.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
There's so many people looking.
Careful. Don't want to catch breath.
Maybe I will do other things beforehand, because they are also a level above us.
Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you.
I don't see Fane as someone who flirts that much, but I mean, if she looks, maybe he's like really awkwardly just stating facts. Do you like what you see?
Ha! Cheeky. What's your name?
Fane, and yours?
I'm Butter. Nice to meet you.
Interesting name. Have you been here a long time? Oh, that sounds so much like a bad pickup line.
Long enough, I reckon. I'm surprised they haven't come for me yet. Most folks get taken away for the cure after just a week or two.
Oh, ever thought about escaping?
By the divine, haven't I? Back home again? Or to somewhere totally new? Sun, wine, freedom.
But she actually seems nice.
But those are just dreams. No one can escape from here.
I'm dead serious about it, and I'm working on finding a way out, and once I do, you can come with me, with us.
She laughs. The sound fills the air like the ringing of a bell.
Now, wouldn't that be something? Look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other very well, but time is so short and a connection is so rare. If we get out of here, will you meet me again in Arks?
Where's the war rations, please?
Absolutely nothing could keep me from it.
She leans forward and grazes your cheek with her lips.
Until then. Need something in the kitchen, do you?
I mean,
Ain't fit for
shouldn't
beasts.
you notice that my cheek is rather bony? Well,
Careful. Don't want to catch Griff in a bad mood.
Ain't fit for beasts.
he doesn't look too good.
Leave him be. Don't make me say it again.
Listen, I can help you if you just...
Shut up, Elf.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
He seems rather badly injured, and why is he even been locked up in a cage?
This clown? You caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still won't say where he stashed my supplies. Sound like someone you'd let off with a slap on the wrist.
It makes me wonder how we eat. Like, do we get food from the Magisters? Cause, I mean, he's clearly another sorcerer and kinda cooking. Where does he get his stuff from?
Like you wanted.
Well, how are you so sure he's the culprit?
Caught him red-handed trying to make off with a second crate after he took the first.
Okay.
Went down like a rent boy when we grabbed him. Easy.
But what exactly did he meant to have stolen?
Supplies. A crate of food, a citrus in particular. He'll talk, or he'll die quiet.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
You would actually kill a man over a few pieces of fruit.
Ain't been here long, have ya? No one gets to have it all. No one starves anyone else.
I mean, he doesn't look too shabby, and the elf looks quite hungry.
He twirls his knife between his
Quite thin.
fingers.
Divine's gone. This blade is the only god watching over Fort Joy.
I'm quite afraid if I say the second one that he'll attack me, and I'm not sure if the others join. So, how about it? I'll find back the stone supplies, and you will free him.
Alls I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal.
All right. Oh. Can't
I
be
got that
picked.
special shipment you was asking after.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Still on your feet, eh?
So,
I know that look well enough.
is it her? Let's try it out.
Heading into the kitchen.
Ah, I think it's him.
Right. Nice and slow.
Griff glances.
Huh. Oh no. Thought so. All right.
Where's the war rations, these?
Especially at the beginning, it's really nice and helpful to have some skill books. They shouldn't have anything stolen from her. Yeah. Because that's also a trick. Because of course they can't do anything against you if you, meaning your character, doesn't have anything. So day 3 doesn't have anything. It's all with Fane. And I think she's come up. Oh. Oh darling. You have quite some irons. I mean, I'm not one to talk, but... yeah. That skill is really nice. Cause it allows you to, as it says, to gain 2 action points, and then next round you lose them. But so especially if you're in a very tight spot,
Don't tell anyone where
it's
you got
really
this,
helpful.
Everything there? Good.
Alright, I'm really hyped to play this game. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I can see you again soon. Cause yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to stream again on Wednesday, same time actually. And I hope I can see you again. Yeah, until then, have a great week. Thanks for watching, and bye.